Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain. I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everybody to do their own research. Well, hello, it's Murky Meg here. It's Thursday the 12th of December and I'm going to go into a little bit more detail about this instance where Buckingham Palace have told the jewellery designer to remove all advertising that states Meghan Markle is a customer of theirs. Now we know that the actual designer themselves is a lady called Jennifer Meyer. Now she is actually considered somewhat Hollywood royalty, not because she's an actress, but because of what her family does. Her father is actually vice chairman of NBC Universal, and he's an American entertainment executive and former talent agent. There's a big family and there's a lot of connections there. There's now been a blind gossip that's been released yesterday that details more into the actual relationship and or agreement that Jennifer and Meghan may have had. Now, I agree with you that we all know that Meghan Markle is the queen of merch. I did a video many months ago about it, detailing that she is the merch queen herself. But this actually runs a little bit deeper. So let's wind back just a little bit. Basically what happened was Jennifer Meyer had repeatedly used pictures of Meghan in social media posts advertising her jewellery, a favourite of A-listers like Jennifer Aniston and Kate Hudson. But what Meghan has actually done is worn this brand of jewellery many times. And each time the brand by Jennifer Meyer has put up a social media post bragging that Meghan is wearing their jewellery. Have you ever noticed that when she's actually at an event, she's very conscious of making sure the hands are in show and that she touches her hair constantly to show her earrings? Everything is about showing you what she's wearing, and this is the reason why. International Business Times reported that Meyer signed a legal agreement that binds her to all the rules that are followed by other designers who dress members of the royal family. The rules restrict them from boasting about working for the royals or use their association with them to promote their services or products. So she has breached those rules and protocols, so she has been told to cease and desist. But Meyer isn't the only one that's doing this. As I detailed in my video on Tuesday, Stella McCartney's done it, and I'm sure other designers have done it too. But I think because this was so blatant and it happened multiple times, that they were asked to remove them swiftly. So going on to this blind gossip that's been reported, and I will put a link in the description below, they said that a private side deal recently led to a public embarrassment. This actress is looking for every opportunity possible to integrate herself with other prominent people and to make money. One of those people who could help make that happen is this well-connected designer and business person. Designer knows everyone. She descends from Hollywood royalty and is besties with a whole group of very famous actors. Because designer is smart, she tries to get celebrities to wear her designs. Most do so happily. Actress wants to be part of designer's group for two reasons: connections and money. Actress is being photographed constantly now. Because of some family rules, she has to be careful about how to obtain certain goods. Rather than accept the goods as a gift, she has to pay for them. We should say pay. A sweet little side deal was set up where actress would shell out the money for the physical goods, but then get quietly compensated for wearing them. Everything was going fine. Unfortunately, when designer tried to capitalise on that agreement, she was unceremoniously shut down by actress's family. Because the original deal was done on the side, this puts both actress and designer in quite an awkward position. Actress can't admit she had a side deal so she's had to let the family take legal actions against designer. Designer can't rat out actress, or they would both look bad. So they both have to just comply and then be quiet. The result, designer got thrown under the bus. In the future, actress is going to have to be much more careful about her side deals. For now, actress will have to figure out a way to make it up to the designer. She will. Watch for that to happen. So basically, she's had a sweet little side deal with the designer, and the designer has flogged it like a dead horse, gone for broke, and literally hammered down that Meghan Markle is always wearing her jewellery. Have a look in photos. You will see these pieces of jewellery more and more often than you actually think. She has the rings, she has the earrings, she has the necklace. Everything is about this designer. So of course she was getting a side little deal. She's not stupid, is Meghan Markle. I'll always say this. She is cunning and she's a grifter. She knows where her bread is buttered. So is it okay that she has that side deal? And has Buckingham Palace actually cottoned on? Because if she's doing it for one designer, what's the chance that she's doing it for multiple designers and not just this one? We know that she is a canny lass, really, when it comes to the Benjamins. Do you think that she's doing this on multiple levels? And if so, do you think Buckingham Palace should say, enough is enough? Maybe they're only aware of this because of the social media that Jennifer Meyer was hammering hard. But surely now questions need to be asked by Buckingham Palace and official aides into whether or not there was any financial gain, whether or not there was any side deal with regards to this, and perhaps look at it with some transparency and go over the figures, because I am utterly bamboozled as to how she can get away with this. Because let's face it, she's going to be side dealing her way to getting a bigger bank account. We all know that. And I suspect if Buckingham Palace actually ever ask her what is going down, she will basically plead the victim, as always, like most narcissists do. And in fact, it actually shows her real colours, that she would let her friend take the fall when she was in fact in on it as well. And it just goes to show you how much she valued their friendship, which isn't much at all if you go by this example, that she's willing to let Buckingham Palace's legal team step in without actually stepping up and saying, I've got something to tell you here, you know what, this is what we've done, I shouldn't have done it, I won't do it again. But no, she lets her friend take the fall. How cowardly is that? And another blind item from Crazy Days and Nights has literally just been posted in saying, a phone call is all it would have taken. Instead, the illiterate royal decided to humiliate someone she would have begged for friendship a few years back. To make it worse, she then leaked what she had done to the media. How cowardly is that? You should really be ashamed of yourself if this is true, Meghan Markle. You really, really should. I do wonder how Jennifer Meyer is actually feeling in all of this. Do you think that she feels markled by any chance? Because quite frankly, I think that's the case. Just goes to show you that Meghan Markle is willing to trample over anybody to get what she wants. I wonder if that includes Harry as well. She certainly seems very, very ruthless, doesn't she? And is this somebody that we actually want representing the royal family? I'm at a loss of what to say to this, and I really hope that Buckingham Palace are wise to her schemes. So my question to you is, if she's done this, allegedly with Jennifer Meyers, do you think she's also doing it with other designers? Has she set up this sweet little deal where she pays for the goods, but then gets a kickback, the money gets booted back to her, and everybody's happy because the designer gets huge publicity without Buckingham Palace really knowing about it, and she's got the money? Has anybody told Charles what's happening? Because, do you know what? He gets the expenses. He pays for her clothes. I think he'd quite like to know, don't you? It's no surprise. People that have followed this saga for over 3 years now were well aware or suspected that this sort of shady deal was going on. But why is it all coming out now? Is this the start of something much much bigger. As always, let me know what you think in the comments section below. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'd like to thank everyone who has donated to my channel. It's because of your kind generosity which enables me to release worthy and interesting contents. So I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Once again, thank you for watching and I'll see you very soon.